And therefore, I really say, we continue with the environment. I'd like to introduce you to Carol Chan. She actually traveled all the way from Hong Kong. So some emission has been produced on that one. And at the same time, actually, Carol, she really has a dream. She cares about, and in terms like, she's gonna tell herself. At the same time, I'm happy to have her here. She's actually full of energy and saying, I want to contribute to the well-being of my dreams. She will share, and I know she was gonna make it. She will really contribute. Thank you.
Thank you so much. But before my speech, I would like to ask you guys to do me a favor. Not only do I need you, but also the world needs you. I need everyone to raise your hands and yell, I do, for 3 times. Are you ready? Yes. 1, 2, 3. I do. One more. Okay. Yeah. 2 more times. 1, 2, 3. I do. And 1 more time. I do. Yeah. Thank you so much for easing my nervousness. So, I really have no idea why I'm here. As you know that TED speakers have always been drawn from ranks of high achievers. So when a friend asked me, what are you famous for? I said, nothing. I did nothing big or important. But I must tell you the reason why I have the guts to stand here before you today. Last year, I attended TEDx in Hong Kong. I cannot recall the precise topic of the conference, but I do remember a few words from the speaker. She said, I can have whatever reason to make things happen, but the truth is, I did it because of earning my self-respect. Respect reminds me of similar life value. Because of respect, people think of new ideas and share with people with different races, cultures, and background. Because of respect, we are inspired by people we hardly know personally. Without respect, we have no caring network in the society, still less throughout the world. Let me share a little story of mine about respect and the flow I think of building up the global caring network. I was born in a traditional Chinese family with all that it implies by way of gender discrimination. My dad does not like me so much. I tried so hard to get his compliment, but the harder I tried, the more indignity I got. As I believe all things in their being are good for something, throughout the year, I took the A-level examination in order to matriculate. I burned my nose in studying, but the judgment came. It was just like the floor just fell off my feet. I was lost. Therefore, I decided to set a short-term goal for myself and not for anyone else, getting a degree. But the path to success is not as easy as I thought. It took me 3 extra years. But after thousands and thousands of setbacks and discouragements, I could feel the amazing grace of life. It sounds crazy, but I really mean this. On the way to achieve your goals, you will experience many unexpected difficulties, and bad luck seems like a curse. Whatever you did to try to be rid of it, nothing changes. But don't be discouraged, I told myself. You have to believe in your dreams and yourself. Therefore, I got an admission into a university after 4 years of hard work. But respect is not showing off intentionally. It is the way we treat our life. We respect Professor Stephen Hawking not only because of his talent and brilliance, but most of all because of his enthusiasm and persistence in life. And Nick unfolds the spirit of nothing is impossible to us by his experience. Whatever we do, someone's watching, maybe God or somebody around you. But once we can be humble to ourselves, faith becomes stronger. Maybe you ask, how's your flow of respect can link up to the global caring network? There is a quote from the Confucian Analects, 修身齐家治国平天下, which means one man must first cultivate his own person before he brings others into his family, all as well his own state and exhibit goodness throughout the kingdom. I think respect is the key. It starts from individuals and then to families and friends. Once we know how to respect ourselves and others, we care more about our community, our nation, and the world. And global caring network, to me, means much more than just the interaction among groups of people. It is also about the attitude we have towards nature. in 2004 when I saw these. I wonder if anyone had the same thought as mine. Was it really naturally caused or man-made? Since then, we can observe the natural disaster has become more serious and more frequent. And the evidence is shown graphically here. Since the Industrial Revolution in 18th to 19th centuries, the world faced increasing natural disaster. Between 2000 to 2010, natural disaster occurred over 350 times each year. Though the number of people killed has decreased, the number of people affected has climbed drastically here. In 2010, more than 300 million people were dead and over 2 billion people were affected. According to the estimation from the International Disaster Database, the natural disaster resulted in average $100 billion of damages and losses throughout the world for the past 10 years. Compared to the earlier years, the estimated loss is more fluctuated and unpredictable. My question is, when we create more branded products and ideas to conquer nature, do we ever think of protecting it, and by so doing protecting our home? Since it seems that we haven't sufficiently respected those whom we have been relying on. So therefore, I would like to dedicate my dreams into the business environment in order to help to keep the balance between economic development and the nature conservation. And here is the concept.
Flash it. Flash it. Flash it.
A sustainable balance between economic development and nature conservation is possible, but we need everyone to voice out and take action. You have already promised by first yelling "I do" at the beginning of my speech. I've already have a record evidence on hand. So let me wish everyone a fruitful and respectful life ever after. Thank you.
And I really, really hope that actually your dream, be careful. Your dream will come true. And I'm really happy, honestly. I must say I'm so happy because even before we came here, Carol told me and said, you know what, this experience to be a speaker on TEDx Rigi is so rewarding. Why? She said, my friends helped me because actually all what he saw, just like the presentation, in terms of like the movies, etc., her friends helped her to prepare. And she said, I never actually really assumed or expected their great help. They felt so proud to be part of it, even though she's the representative here today. I know many of her friends now back in Hong Kong, they really support her from my perspective, and I'm really happy for her. Thank you.